Today I'm going to show you behind the scenes from what I thought was going to be a grad shoot. It was still a grad shoot, but it was not what I thought it was going to be at all. So this was a booking that came in through email, and like a good photographer and planner, I tried to reach out to the client. We emailed back and forth. I wasn't sure who I was talking to at first. I deduced that it was the mom, and I wasn't sure if this was a high school grad, a college grad. I was trying to get more information as to what specifically they were wanting as far as the shoot. A lot of times I'll ask for sample shots that they can send along. We call it inspo shots, right? So I didn't get any of that. I went and I got a few props just in case, really going on nothing. And then she showed up in all glam makeup, really nice dress, and said, "No, I don't want your standard grad shoot. I looked you up and I see what you do, and I want the total high fashion, lots of colors, dreamy kind of photo shoot." And I was not set up at all for that. Like, I just put up a backdrop, had my lights ready. There's an internal moment of panic, a little bit, not panic, but concern as to what am I going to come up with for this look, and how long is it going to take me to set this up? Because usually I know ahead of time what the look's going to be and what we're going to do, and I can do some initial setup so they don't have to wait for me, right, to get set up. So that was really what was concerning me, is how long is this going to take to get set up, and what am I going to do here? Luckily, my buddy Justine was there to help me assist, and so Justine, being the creative that she is, said, "Oh, let's use some of the shiny stuff on the floor." I was like, "Oh, the Mylar?" She's like, "Yeah." And then that just really got the wheels turning, right? I was like, "Okay, yeah, okay, we can get that going. That'll take a second to put down." So we rolled that out. I thought, you know what? I've got these new Nanlite RGB LEDs. I'm going to use a couple of those, and I'm going to put maybe some purple color on the backdrop. Wheels started turning, the creativity started coming. I'm going to use my Godox Projector, the BFP, and we'll do some really cool Gobos projector stuff with the face, and we'll do the typical spotlight, but we'll also do the slit across the face kind of look. We'll do things like that and make it interesting, have it be colorful, and we'll just go from there. And the Mylar will reflect onto the backdrop, and it will look really cool. And then Justine was there to help do things like flip the dress, do things like blow the hair, help with posing. I have to say, couldn't have pulled this off by myself, and without her being really the catalyst for the creativity of the shoot. So thanks to Justine for your help. Let's get to the behind the scenes, and I'll show you exactly all the products that we use to get these shots. All right, so beginning of the shoot, we were using the projector, the Godox BFP, and I used what I call the slit gobo. Here it's diagonal, and then for the subsequent shots, it's sideways. The first one, we had a soft focus, and the second one was a hard focus to get real clean lines. We also used the spotlight in addition to the slit gobo to get multiple looks. Now we use the silver Mylar on the floor. That gives us this really cool watery effect on the ground, as well as the reflections on the backdrop when you shine a light down onto the Mylar. All right, let's talk about the lighting. I'm using 3 lights. This is just over on the side, not doing anything. I've got these Nanlites, this one here and this one over here. Those are providing the ambient light in the room. There's overhead lights right here that are not turned on. Okay, so the only lighting in the room is coming from my Nanlites. And then also I have this Explore 600 SE. That's being used with the Godox BFP projector. The only time this is having any impact is when I take those projector shots where you see the spotlight on the backdrop or the slit across the face. Otherwise, I'm just using these 2 Nanlites, okay? This top Nanlite up here in the top right is using a 7-inch reflector, okay? No grid, so it is just shining light right out here, and it's going to, number one, illuminate the subject here, but it's also going to come down here, bounce off this Mylar, and create these reflections back here that you're seeing, okay? This one here, On the left side, also using a 7-inch reflector, no grid. You could grid it if you wanted to focus the light a little bit more. I just wanted a solid light, lavender on the backdrop, okay? Now some of that is going to spill onto the model, but I liked the way it looked. If you don't like the way it looks, then that's when you're going to want to focus the light, say with grids, and maybe reposition the light as well so that the purple is not hitting the model. That is a creative decision and completely up to you. So 2 light setup, adding a 3rd light just for the projector. I thought someone was going to come in with little glitter poppers.
I could
silver
never.
balloons. This is actually what I do, you know.
I know, that's why I needed you. I was like, no one else here is interesting enough. There you go. Like that, yes. Oh my goodness, I freaking love it! Whoa!
Look at that.
These are literally exactly what I want. Oh my gosh. I didn't think, like, I was so scared. I was like, I'm gonna have, like, it's not gonna happen. Like, it's great.